Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to my online class. How are you, my dear student? I hope you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also fine. This is Mustafizur Rahman, Assistant Teacher English, Chunargarh Pilot, Girls High School. Today, I am going to take a class for class 9 and 10 from English first paper. At first, here are some pictures for you. Okay. In this picture, we see that smoke is emitting from the brick fields. And another picture, we see that this is fertilizer which is used in the field. And in this picture, we see that chemical toxins from mills and factories are disposed on water. And another picture, we see that some brick fields and which is emitting smoke from the air. Okay. In this picture, we see that dead fish which just for water pollution. And another picture, we see that people cutting down trees randomly and destroying our forests. Okay. And there is another picture, we see that a farmer using pesticides on the field, and also and this is cause for water pollution. Can you guess that? What will be our today's topics? Yes, our today's topics is environment pollution. Okay. Kind of pollutions. Environment pollution is major three kinds. This is air pollution, water pollution, and soil pollution. We know that air, water, soil are the elements of environment, and these three are the major elements of environment, and these three are polluting in many ways. Okay. What do you see in each pictures? In each pictures, we see that air is emitting from the brick fields, and another picture we see that garbage are disposed on the soil, and another picture we see that chemical toxins from the mills and factories are disposed on water, and which is responsible for our environment pollution. What are some of the common sources of environment pollution? Some common sources of environment pollution are vehicles plying on the city street, brick fields that emit black smoke, mismanagement of wastes, and industrial waste and fuel are responsible for our environment pollution. Which of these sources are most threatening for our environment? I think that this smoke from emitting from the brick fields are most threatening for our environment. Okay, dear students, we know that Bangladesh is now in the grip of all sorts of pollution like air pollution, soil pollution, and water pollution. The dwellers of the urban areas are the worst sufferers of such pollution. We'll now know about some of the worst common types of environmental pollution and ways of coping with them. Air pollution. How is air polluted? Air pollution comes from a wide variety of sources. Poisonous exhaust from industrial and brick kilns, old or poorly serviced vehicles, dust from roads and construction sites which are used frequently, and this caused for air pollution. Okay. What is the effects of air pollution? Air pollution is very harmful for human health, animals and plants, and it destroys our ecosystem, and it is caused also responsible for acid rain. Dear learners, how can we reduce this problem pollutions? Don't drive motor cars which are older than 20 years. If we use old motor cars or automobiles, then emitting more smoke from the air, and it creates air pollution. Use car lubricants of good qualities. Use CNG or LP gas, and plant more trees. By this way, we can reduce this pollution. Dear learners, here is another pictures. In this picture, we see that garbage are dumping on the soil, and one farmer use fertilizer on the land. Yes, among the most significant causes of soil pollution is the enormous volume of industrial waste which is being produced every day but not disposed properly. We also use polythene shopping bag. Polythene shopping bag also responsible for soil pollution. Fuel leakage from automobiles, etc., are also responsible for soil pollution. If we reduce pesticides and fertilizers useful for plant growth, but overuse has led to soil pollution. What is the effects of soil pollution? It can decrease the qualities of the crops, harmful for human health, contaminated water sources. If our soil is polluted by many ways and it contaminated our water, imbalance of ecosystem of the soil. How can we reduce this soil pollution? If we use compost for agricultural purpose, use recycling paper, plastics and other materials, and planting more trees. By this way, we can reduce soil pollution. Dear learners, here are some pictures. In this picture, we see that industrial waste or toxics are dumping on water, and it creates water pollution. Water pollution can occur in oceans, river lakes, ponds, and underground reservoirs as different water sources flow together. Causes of water pollution are include increased sediment, erosion, improper waste disposal and littering, leakage of soil pollution into water supplies. By this way, our water sources of water is polluted day by day. What is the effects of water pollution? It causes many diseases. It causes skin diseases. It causes typhoid and other types of diseases. Collapse the ecosystem, and it seriously hampers the ecosystem of the water. Affects the food chains. How can we reduce water pollution? Minimize the use of pesticides and fertilizer. We should use organic fertilizer. Do not dispose household chemicals on water. Use phosphate-free detergent. Dispose toxic chemical properly. By this way, we can reduce water pollution. Okay, dear learners, here's some individual work for you. Okay, everyone should do at your home this individual work. What is environment pollution? What are some of the common sources of environment pollution? And what is the effects of environmental pollution? I think that already I've discussed about what is environment pollution, what is the effects of environment pollution, and how can we reduce this problem of environment pollution. Okay. If you understand properly, then write your own idea in 5 sentences about environment pollution. Okay, here a homework for you, and homework is write a paragraph about environment pollution. In your home, you should write this paragraph on your notebook, and you already know lots of information about what is environment pollution, what is the causes of environment pollution, what is the effects of environment pollution, and how we can reduce this problem. You should follow these rules strictly and write a paragraph about environment pollution. Okay, thank you, my dear learners. See you again. Allah Hafiz.